our host nation, Nepal. Atithi Devo Bhava, which means guests are like gods. And today, standing here, I feel the essence of that belief as we open our doors and our hearts to welcome the global community of tax professionals. Welcome to Nepal, the land of Mount Everest and the birthplace of Gautam Buddha. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, to officially begin the AOTCA International Tax Conference 2025, we will now proceed with Nepal's traditional Panas lighting ceremony, symbolizing wisdom, purity, and the beginning of an auspicious journey. May I invite our distinguished dignitaries to join us on the stage for the lighting of the ceremonial lamp. Please, our chief guest of the conference, Sri Ghanashyam Upadhyaya, followed by all the delegates. Thank you. Thank you very much, distinguished guest. Ladies and gentlemen, Global Tax Advisors Platform, GTAP, is a worldwide alliance representing more than 700,000 tax advisors across Europe, Asia, and Africa, uniting national and international bodies to uphold strong professional standards and create a unified global voice for tax practitioners. Without any further ado, to deliver the welcome address and share his vision for hosting this historic conference, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to invite up on the stage Sri Roshan Kumar Pokhrel, the founder and president of the Nepal Chamber of Tax Consultants and CTC. Please join me in welcoming him with a big round of applause. Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for sharing your vision for hosting this historic conference for the first time in Nepal. We are honored with your presence, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to invite up on the podium a distinguished leader in Nepal's business community, the president of Federation of Nepalese Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Sri Chandra Prakash Dhakal, sir. Thank you very much, sir. As highlighted by Chandra, sir, when the taxpayer believes that the tax system is fair, their willingness to comply will naturally increase. Fairness is the power. So, ladies and gentlemen, we move forward. AOTCA, founded in 1992 by 10 tax professional bodies from Asia and Oceania, has now grown to 19 leading organizations across 15 regions. To advance global cooperation, AOTCA has also taken a strong international role to establish Global Tax Advisors Platform, GTAP, in association with CFE Tax Advisors Europe and the West African Union of Tax Institute. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we now have the privilege of hearing from the esteemed president of the Asia-Oceania Tax Consultants Association himself. Please join me in warmly welcoming Sri Rustan Tambunan, the president of AOTCA, to deliver his presidential remarks for the opening ceremony.
Thank you. Namaste. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad, sir. Together we can set the system to be fair. Thank you for your presidential remarks, and it is great to hear from our president of AOTCA himself that AOTCA is in the process of becoming incorporated association. So, ladies and gentlemen, as a token of appreciation for our speakers, we would like to present with a small gesture of gratitude on the behalf of the conference. May I now invite NCTC President Sri Roshan Kumar Pokhrel up on the stage to present this token to our first speaker, Sri Chandra Prasad Dhakal. Okay, sorry. So we have our AOTCA president himself. So I'd like to request our NCTC president, Roshan Kumar Pokhrel, to present this token of appreciation to our AOTCA president, Sri Rustan Tambunan. Thank you very much. Nepal, through NCTC, is proud to be a part of this global family, learning, sharing, and growing together. NCTC, ladies and gentlemen, envisions standing as the nation's preeminent tax institute, nurturing world-class tax professionals, including tax consultants, accountants, advocates, lawyers, and tax economists. Today's event is a testament to that vision in action. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the honor of hearing from another distinguished leader whose contributions continue to shape the global tax landscape. It is my pleasure to invite up on the podium the chairman of the Global Tax Advisors Platform, a visionary who champions international collaboration and professional excellence, Sri Pier Giorgio Valente. Professor Valente, we are deeply honored by your presence. And ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming him up on the stage with a big round of applause.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman. Your vision and leadership in shaping the global tax community truly resonate with all of us here today. And we are really honored with your presence, sir. And to express our gratitude and admiration, we would like to present you with a symbolic token of appreciation, celebrating your invaluable contribution to the field. May I now invite NCTC President Sri Roshan Kumar Pokhrel to kindly hand this token of appreciation to Professor Valente. Very much. We are very honored with your presence today here in Kathmandu. Nepal is hosting this prestigious conference for the very first time, welcoming experts, policymakers, and leaders from more than 20 countries. Over the next 2 days, we will learn from each other, exchange ideas, and explore new ways to strengthen our tax systems in a fast-changing world. We now have the pleasure of hearing from a distinguished expert whose work and insights have significantly contributed to Nepal's tax policy and professional practice. It is my honor, ladies and gentlemen, to invite up on the stage Sri Roop Khadka, a highly respected tax specialist and a prominent voice in Nepal's tax fraternity. Welcome, sir. Thank you very much, Roop, sir. Thank you for your insights on tax implementation in Nepal. And to express our gratitude and admiration, we would like to present you with a symbolic token of appreciation. Yes, sir. So thank you, sir. Thank you for your presence today. We are very honored with your presence. A big round of applause to Sri Roop Khadka. Thank you, sir. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, with deep respect, I invite to the podium the Director General of the Inland Revenue Department of Nepal, a guiding force in strengthening our nation's tax system. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Sri Madan Dahal. Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable words. We are truly honored with your presence and the time for a token of appreciation. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, due to our chief guest busy schedule, allow me now to prepone his invaluable speech. Today, we are truly fortunate to have him with us at this landmark AOTCA International Tax Conference 2025, as he shares his insights and vision with tax professionals and thought leaders from across Asia and Oceania. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have with us today a distinguished leader who has been at the forefront of Nepal's economic growth and fiscal governance. Kindly welcome Sri Ghanshyam Upadhyay, Finance Secretary of Nepal. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
I wish all our distinguished delegates a pleasant stay in Kathmandu. May your time in Nepal be both enjoyable and professionally rewarding. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable words and insightful remarks. Time for token of appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to our speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite to the podium a distinguished leader and an eminent personality in Nepal's legal fraternity, the President of the Nepal Bar Association, Sri Vijay Prasad Mishra. Please welcome him with a big round of applause, everyone. Thank you very much, sir, for your insightful remarks and your valuable speech. Token of appreciation. Time. Thank you, sir. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Moving ahead, ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have with us today a true pillar of Nepal's accounting profession. Please welcome to the stage the President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal, ICAN, Sri Nil Bahadur Saru Magar. Thank you. So yes, predictability is the new competitiveness. Thank you, sir, for your valuable remarks. Your remarks on mechanical difficulties of Section 57 of Change in Control of Income Tax Act Nepal was very insightful. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming the representative from Nepal Tourism Board, Sri Sunil Sharma, for his remarks, and which will be followed by the video presentation. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon.